Hey everyone, it's Hayden Lapiana, the defensive tackle and running back scout with Film is Art, and we're currently joined by my scouting assistant, Jet. Today we're going to be talking about Omarion Hampton, running back from UNC, but before we get into the breakdown, I'd like to ask that you like and subscribe because it really helps us a lot. Without further ado, let's get it. To start, I'll give a little background on Hampton. He was a four-star prospect, was the third best player in North Carolina, and committed to UNC over several top college football programs. Throughout his 17 starts, he has 341 carries for 1,905 yards or 5.6 yards per carry and 21 touchdowns. He has an ideal build, standing at 6 foot flat and 220 pounds. Before each play, I'll point out where Hampton is and add a red circle. Then, we'll watch the play together and I'll come back around at the end to talk about what I liked and disliked. Here, Hampton is on the left side of your screen at the 39-yard line. This play really highlights what makes Hampton so exciting. He's extremely explosive as soon as he gets the ball. He's literally at full speed by his second step. Next, he shows great balance as he stays on his feet through contact and tight ropes the sideline to stay in bounds. Lastly, he has breakaway speed and is a home run threat on every single play. Here, Hampton is on the right side of your screen at the 47-yard line. Again, this play highlights his acceleration from the handoff and showcases how he can be a threat on outside runs. Furthermore, it shows his physicality as he lowers his pads and runs through contact for extra yards. On this play, Hampton is lined up on the left side of your screen at the 22-yard line. My favorite part about this play is how skinny he manages to get when running through the line of scrimmage. He shoots through a gap that most running backs would hesitate to hit. Next, he shows good football IQ working to get out of bounds to stop the clock. The last thing I want to point out is that he's not really explosive laterally. It takes him a couple of steps to break to the left. This is likely because he has so much momentum going forwards. Hampton is on the right center of your screen, lined up on the 42-yard line. So the next few plays will all feature a similar theme. While he's extremely explosive, Hampton is also very impatient and lacks vision. On this play, Hampton tries to hit the assigned gap before it closes, which results in a minimal gain. If he had been more patient and used his eyes, he could have used the center's body to shield himself from number 0 and surged through the crease to his right. Right before contact with the defender, Hampton drops his head. On this play, Hampton is on the center left of your screen at the 19-yard line. Here, Hampton again showcases his impatience and lack of vision, as well as his lack of anticipation. He sees the assigned gap briefly open and tries to hurry through it without thinking of how the blocks will shift. The result is the defensive tackle shedding and tackling him for no gain. Now, had he been a bit more patient and used his eyes, he would have identified the open cutback lane, and honestly, with his speed, this probably would have been a touchdown. Again, just before contact, he lowers his head. This is an absolute must-have play. It's 4th and 2 on the 46-yard line with the offense looking to put points on the board. Hampton is lined up right behind the 50-yard line on the left of your screen. While this isn't entirely his fault, this is a situation where playmakers rise to the occasion. The X-wide receiver takes a bad angle and lets the cornerback past him. There's honestly not much Hampton can do at this point, but as a ball carrier, you have to understand that the defense has help to the inside. Personally, I think he has a much better chance of converting the play if he bounces the run outside because he has a better chance of beating just a cornerback as opposed to a cornerback and a linebacker. While this is a bit nitpicky, since again, there isn't much he can do here, it shows that when he's in doubt, he's running downhill. This will be the last play for Hampton's breakdown. He's on the right side of your screen at the 38-yard line. This play isn't all bad. At the very least, Hampton shows that he's willing to pass block. Not every running back is, so this is definitely a plus. That being said, he sees the free rusher and whiffs the block immediately because he put his head down. I've only briefly mentioned it a couple times throughout the video because I wanted to address it more here, but he clearly has a tendency to drop his head when initiating contact. This is super concerning for obvious safety reasons, but also because he can't see where he's going. This tendency is also one of the main reasons that he has trouble with his vision and anticipation. While Hampton has the build, physicality, and combination of speed and explosiveness to be a between the tackles workhorse back in the NFL, his lack of vision and anticipation along with his tendency to drop his head is very concerning to me. I'm giving him a 3rd round grade going into the season with the potential to rise depending on how he addresses these shortcomings. All in all, he's a dynamic, sturdy back that will quickly find work in a running back by committee and will undoubtedly be able to change games with a single carry.